I love Furbies and I love guinea pigs. Those are my most favorite. I've loved Furbies since I was 14.
That's awesome. What kind of things do you like to do for fun?
I want to get lots of money so I can get an expensive Furby.
Okay.
I want to save $150.
You got it. That is definitely a reason to get a job, right? Is to make some money.
And why else do you want to get a job? What's your main reason you want to get a job?
Because
What do you want to buy?
a car.
Yes.
Because I want to get my own car and my freedom.
You got it. I definitely get that. That's really cool. Have you started saving up for a car yet?
No, I haven't yet.
Okay.
Not yet, right?
Right.
Yeah, but if you get a job, you'll start saving up then.
Yes.
Awesome. Peter, do you have any work experience that you want to share?
Wait, what?
Do you have any work experience?
Do I, Mom? I don't think so.
Nope.
No, not really.
It's your first job.
This is my first job.
Yeah.
Definitely. This is a great place to start. So our internship is for people that have little to no job experience. So that's actually a perfect fit. Have you ever volunteered anywhere?
I have. Yeah.
Where have you volunteered?
I've been crying at my mom for a job.
No. Do you know what volunteer means?
What?
That means where you go and help people do things, but you don't get paid money.
I want to get paid money.
Well, no. No, he's not.
Okay. No
Wait,
problem.
wait, I'll get paid?
I think so. Yes.
Yeah, definitely.
How
So
much will you pay me?
That's a really good question. So this next part is I'll just explain what the internship is, and then you can ask questions, okay?
Sure.
Awesome. So it is a paid internship, and you get paid minimum wage. And you'll work for 3 months. The first month, you'll work in each position in the coffee shop. So you get to try barista, cashier, bar back, and back of the house. You'll get
Wow.
to try each of those positions. And after the first month, then you would pick a position to focus on. And me and you would work towards you becoming independent in that position.
Yeah.
And so after the 3rd month, you graduate, and we have a big graduation celebration where your friends and family can join
Wow.
and celebrate you. And then after graduation, you have 2 options. You can either take your graduation certificate and move on to the next job by yourself, or you can continue working with me, and I can help you find your next job.
I want to stay here. This is my most favorite job in the world.
I love that. I love that you love dirt so much. That's really great.
You have no idea.
That is really
It's
cool.
been a 2-year obsession of his.
Oh, really? Well,
Yeah.
I'm glad you're here finally interviewing. That's amazing.
Yeah, I wasn't old enough, so they had to keep
Okay.
telling him, "You're not old enough, Peter. You're not old enough."
And here you are.
Yep.
And I'm
You're
glad I
ready.
am.
Yeah.
Yes.
The day's come.
Yes. I love that.
Also, I have a girlfriend.
You do. Yeah.
Awesome.
She's autistic like me and lives in Rhode Island, and I chat with her every 5:30. I chat with her every 7 o'clock in the morning, and at 5:30 p.m. except on Tuesdays and Thursdays.
Awesome. Very cool. When it's 7 a.m. here, what time is it in Rhode Island?
9 a.m.
Okay.
in her area.
Awesome. Very cool. So, Peter, why do you want to work at Dirt?
Because I want to make lots of money, and plus I really want my own job, and plus I want to make lots of money to buy my own car and to get a lot of my Furbies I want.
Definitely. Those
Because
are absolutely.
and I want to get eBay gift cards so I can get lots of things I need. I really want to get my own car.
Yeah.
That's right, buddy.
Yeah. You have to work to get your own car, just like your sisters had to. They had to pay for half their car, and that's what you have to do, right?
I have to pay for half of my car. I can do
Yep.
that.
I know you can do it.
You can do
Definitely.
anything.
What do you like about Dirt specifically?
About the drinks and the pastries that are delicious,
Really?
and I like to help with everything.
Awesome.
Oh,
That is amazing.
best day of my life.
You're doing so good.
Oh. Especially since they told us he would never talk.
Oh, really?
He was. If you knew how low functioning he was as a kid, it's amazing. It's amazing. Absolutely a miracle.
Well, so far, Peter, you're killing this interview.
Yeah,
You're doing a great job.
You're killing it.
Yeah, I'm very impressed. So, Peter,
What?
what are some areas of challenge or things that you want to work on?
Not too sure. I'm not sure yet. I'm not sure.
What things are hard for you that you want to get to be not so hard for you?
Like I could drive the work truck.
Or you want to drive a work truck?
Yeah, to drive that truck. Drive that that coffee truck.
pretty big to drive.
I can drive anything.
I'm one
Yeah?
of the only people here that knows how to drive it, actually.
Uh-huh.
I can drive. I want to try.
Awesome.
I want to practice driving.
Yeah?
That is so cool.
Yeah, but that's not what this job's about. This job is about helping people and making them coffee.
Oh,
and
yeah.
getting them
Right.
their pastries,
Yeah, right.
right?
So, Peter, I can list a few things that we would work on during the internship, and you can tell me if you want to get better at those things.
Yes.
So some things we work on are time management, like showing up to work on time. We work on communication. We work on social skills, customer service, and cleaning. Those are some of the things you might work on.
Oh.
Are any of those things you want to get better at?
Yes.
Which ones do you want to get better at?
Like, everything. Everything, because I've never gave it a try, and I'm going to give this a good try.
Awesome.
Because since I was like 10, I didn't want to get the bacon out myself or dab it or
Yes.
touch it.
But now you're getting better at that, right?
Yes, I am.
That is great.
Because certain smells you don't like.
Yes, like cheese, macaroni and cheese, milk,
Yes.
Okay.
etc.
That's good to know because we do have milk here.
Yeah, you have to use milk when you make coffees, or you can.
I will do that. Like, of course, I'm not gonna taste it. I'm not gonna drink it. That's for sure. Like, that's why I'm gonna pour in the coffee. If I'm doing this, I will pour the milk in.
Okay.
Yeah, we won't make you taste
Like, I'm not gonna
anything.
smell it. I'm just gonna do it.
And what's nice about wearing a mask sometimes is it blocks the smell too, which is
Oh yeah.
Yeah, great.
so that definitely helps me if I don't like a certain smell.
You're right.
What are some things you're really good at?
I'm really good at making coffee. Like, I made in my dad's apartment. I made him a coffee
You did.
with some cream and sugar, and I brought it back.
He did it all by himself, right, bud?
Yeah,
That's really great. What other things are you good at, Peter?
like at making some food, and like I'm a very experienced driver, and I know how to care for guinea pigs when they're mean, and I know how to care for
You're
my
very good with animals.
Furbies.
Yeah.
That is awesome.
All our animals love you the best.
I love this job. I never want to leave this job.
He is
Ever.
like the
We
most
wish you could have made it
loyal
forever.
child ever. Like he would work
I
here
am
for
not
50
leaving
years
this job.
if you let
I'm
him.
not leaving this job.
He won't leave his school that he's supposed to be in a transitional placement.
Oh yeah.
Well,
I
they
don't
can't
want
get
to
rid of
leave
him.
my school.
They're like, nope. Plum Creek Academy. I'm sure
Oh,
you're familiar
okay.
with him.
I've
Yeah.
heard of it, yeah.
Yeah, he will not leave. And
Really?
it's supposed to be an 18 month, and he's been there since 6th grade. But he's like a fixture. They won't. I'm pretty sure they don't want to let him go either. So
Yeah.
we're like, okay, well, I guess that's where you're going to high school. Oh, buddy.
Hmm.
Well, one thing that I've noticed that you seem to be really good at is having a positive attitude.
Yeah.
Is that something you're really good
I'm always positive.
Yes, he's a happy dude.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
And you're very respectful, aren't you?
Yes, I am.
And you use your manners.
Yes, I do.
Yep.
Yes, I do.
Great. So my next question is about how you handle conflict. So if you have conflict with a friend or a family member and you're not getting along with them, what does that look like?
Like sometimes, like I mostly just cuss out at them. That truck's so noisy. But I'm gonna take my mind off of that.
That's good.
Good
You
job.
handle conflict right there.
Yeah.
Definitely.
That was monetary conflict.
That is very true. It's very unexpected noise.
Yeah.
Really
Yeah.
cute.
I just cussed them out, but I say stop all this crap now.
Yeah.
Good,
Yeah.
buddy.
So handling conflict looks like sometimes you get really angry, but other times you're able to handle it appropriately.
Yes.
Awesome.
He's actually very good at handling conflict with other people outside of his family. It's just
Okay.
we're the like soft place to fall, so the frustrations land on us. But
I get that.
everybody tells me all the time when they see him in public or whatever, like how sweet and polite he is, and
Yeah.
yeah, he's a very sweet boy.
I get that, Peter. Sometimes when I'm talking to my family, I get more frustrated than anyone else.
Uh huh.
So I definitely understand.
Oh.
Awesome.
I want to start working here. I want to work.
I'm glad that you're excited for
Yes,
this
I
interview.
want
That's
to
awesome.
work and make lots of money and be rich in the world.
Be rich. Yeah.
Definitely. I want to be too.
I want money, money, money.
So Peter, my next question is, how do you learn best?
I learn best on how to make coffee, pour the drinks and the pastries like donuts, pancakes, like donuts, some sweet toast whatsoever. I don't know.
So some examples of how people should learn
Yeah.
is if they watch somebody do something first and then they try it themselves. Or some people like having written schedules and visuals to help them learn. Do those things help you?
Hmm.
Oh yeah. And you love to follow rules, huh?
I love following rules, and I
So if they
understand
tell you what the
boundaries.
rules are, you'll follow them
I
to a
respect
T.
and understand boundaries.
Yes, you do.
Awesome. That is definitely a strength, Peter. That's
I'm
awesome.
not gonna. I love this job for good.
Oh boy.
So, I want to know a little bit about what your goals are. I know one of your goals is to buy a car. What other goals do you have?
Like getting lots of Furbies I like.
Well, what about things like getting more job experience so you could try other types of jobs
Yeah.
later,
Yeah,
right?
I can
Because
do
you
that.
have to start here to learn how to talk to people and how to take their orders and how to follow directions.
I can do all of that.
And all that is really good for you to take to your next job.
I can do that. I think I can do that, but I don't want to leave this job.
Yeah, so something super important about this job is that it's a transitional job, kind of like your program. So it
Good
is
luck.
a 3-month program, and after that 3 months, you graduate, and then you can go find another job somewhere else.
Oh,
And we can help you find another job,
sure.
but it's only a 3-month job here at Drift.
Okay. Oh.
What do you think of that?
Well, I want to continue working here.
Yeah, and in the future, so after you graduate, if we have job openings for long-term jobs, you're welcome to apply for those.
Yeah, I want to apply.
Okay. This is just a job training job.
Yeah, it's
She's-
called an internship. So
Yep.
An internship is like a temporary job.
Well, I want to work.
Yeah, you'll get to work and they'll train you and we'll
Yeah.
we'll
I
focus on
want to
that.
get working right now.
Yes, trouble.
Yeah, definitely.
Understanding
That's good
like
to know.
what comes next.
Okay.
He just everything's forever according to him.
Yeah, definitely. Get it. Peter, what is your dream job if you could have any job in the entire world?
Continue making coffee.
Awesome.
No, what's your dream job?
I don't know.
What about driving you told me you wanted to drive disabled people in a van to their appointments.
Yeah.
That's what you really wanted to do.
Yeah.
And use the wheelchair lift and help the disabled people?
Yes.
Remember
Yeah,
you
it's
told
a
me
really
that?
cool dream job, Peter. So that's the job you would pick if you could have any job?
Yeah, I want to get a shuttle bus.
He's been asking for a shuttle bus forever. He wants to start his own company. And he wants to
Can I order one?
take can you order what? A shuttle bus?
Yeah.
And he wants to take people around to their appointments for them. Right?
Yes.
That's a really cool goal. I love that, Peter.
Mm-hmm.
That is very nice of you. Awesome. So, have you ever worked with a job coach before? Do you know
No.
what that is?
What's a job coach? Do you know what that
Like
is?
that they tell me what to do.
Yeah. So, if you were working at Dirt, I would be your job coach. And so I would be working with you one-on-one. And then by the 3rd month, my goal is for you to be working with the other employees and not me.
I will do
I
that.
phase myself out. That's what a job coach is. They
Yay.
start working with you to support you.
Can I order myself a shuttle bus, please?
Honey, you need to focus on what she's saying,
Okay.
okay?
So a job coach is somebody that supports you in your job, but works to get you as independent as possible.
Yes.
Awesome. So my next question is about environments that you like. Do you like busy environments or quiet environments?
I like both. I like both.
You're very social, aren't you?
Yes, I am.
He loves people.
I love that. Yeah, I
He
can already
I
tell.
want help. I want to serve coffee right now.
When he was a kid and his younger brother would play baseball, he would always get behind the concession stand, whether they wanted there or not, and he would sell.
And they would let him
They would let him do it.
hand
whole
out the
thing, hand out
food and talk to the people.
like
And,
some money and
Uh-huh.
so this
He-
reminds me of that, you know.
Yeah, definitely. That's really cool, Peter. Just have a love for helping people. Sounds
and,
like.
and you just love to talk to people that have pets too, right?
Yes, I do.
You're doing really good,
I
Peter.
want to get working here.
Yeah, we are almost done. I only have a few more questions, okay?
Okay.
So I mentioned 4 positions earlier in the coffee shop. There's cashier, barista, bar back, and back of the house. Do any of those stand out as most exciting to you?
Yeah.
Which one?
The
The barista makes the drinks.
The cashier takes
The cashier takes the money.
I want to be a barista to make the drinks.
Yeah, the barista is definitely the most fun.
I wanna do this.
Cashier, you interact with customers a lot and you take orders. Bar back is the person that makes food and cleans tables, and the back of the house is the person that stocks all the items onto the shelf and keeps the downstairs clean.
Wow. Awesome.
Yeah, so the barista seems the most exciting to you.
Yes, I want to work here right now.
That's a very polite way
Can I get
of
working,
saying
please?
something that he was been saying forcefully earlier.
Yeah, so Peter, an
Sit down.
interview.
Sit down.
Ugh.
An interview is where you come answer some questions with your potential boss, and then the boss has to, like myself, I have to approve you and give you the job before you start working.
I want you to improve me.
So, yep. So you're doing really well in this interview, and so I'll email you in the next couple weeks, or actually probably in the next week, and let you know if you have the job or not.
Yeah, I want to have the
And
next.
after that, we can set it up for you.
Say, okay, that sounds good.
Okay, that sounds good.
Awesome.
There we go.
What is your availability? When can you work?
Like 8 a.m. 8 a.m. to 3 p.m.
Well, you're not going to work during school.
You're right.
So how about
On the weekends.
after school? Because I can bring you over here at like 3:30, and after during the week, and then weekends.
You're right. Correct.
Okay, awesome. That is good.
Or 3 and after, because he gets out technically at 2:30.
That's definitely helpful. Okay, awesome. And how many hours do you want to work per week?
3:30 to 4:30. I'll work for an hour.
An hour, that's it.
But I want to save time for my girlfriend.
Well, you're gonna have to come up with a different time to talk to your girlfriend.
Oh, you're gonna have to chat.
Okay.
You and I are
So
gonna have to chat.
she's gonna have to give you your schedule, and then you're gonna have to change the time that you chat with your girlfriend. Okay?
Yes.
Just like she chats with you around her job, you have to do the same thing.
I will.
Okay.
So Peter, if you start the internship, we usually start with 1 hour shifts.
Oh,
And then, we just start that out to kind of get used to working.
Yeah.
And then once you're really successful doing 1 hour shifts, we will bump up your hours so you can make some more money.
Yeah, I want. Yeah, that sounds great.
Awesome.
I want to get working right now.
Peter, what type of transportation do you use right now?
Car. Like I want to get my own SUV.
Yeah, that's a really cool goal. I like that.
Like a
So
bus.
right now you get a ride though?
Yeah.
Okay.
I want to get a ride.
You take the bus to school, and mom will drive you to work from Parker, right?
Yes.
Awesome.
Yes.
Awesome. I just have a couple more questions. We're almost done. Are you comfortable reading, writing, and typing?
I'm only comfortable with typing.
Okay. Awesome.
Yes.
There's not a lot of reading, writing, and typing in this job, but we always like to ask
Yeah.
that to see what your comfort level is.
He's a very good reader and very articulate
Awesome.
when it comes to like typing, but putting a pen to paper is a struggle.
Awesome.
Huh.
Good to know.
You got doctor's handwriting, don't you, buddy?
Alrighty. And then my very last, well, I have 2 more.
Yes.
One's for you and one's more for mom and dad.
Sure.
So do you have any, it sounds like you have a sensory or a sensitivity to smells.
Yes.
What other sensitivities do you have?
Noise.
Noise. Yeah, noise that bothers me. That
Do you have any sensitivities to touch?
I do.
Are there any touches that bother you?
Yeah.
Like what?
Yeah, like I always ask them to touch me, and then my stupid teacher Michelle decided to scare me, and then I got
You don't like to be scared, like when people honk their horn to scare you, you don't like that.
yes.
Or when people come up behind you and startle you, you don't like that, right?
Yeah.
I definitely get that, Peter. Do you have any sensitivity to like small spaces or anything like that?
Yeah.
You love small spaces, don't you?
I love small spaces,
Oh, cool. Okay.
That's his favorite.
and I like eating in peace.
Well, you'll be set
Yes.
because the behind the bar does get pretty small.
Yes. He loves small places.
Cool. And then the last question is, have you ever worked with DVR?
I don't. No, I haven't.
Okay, awesome. So DVR stands for Department of Vocational Rehabilitation. So it's a really long term, but it's a state organization that helps fund our program. And so typically we get funding through DVR or Medicaid to set up the internship. There are other payment options, but that way we can stay sustainable in the
Sure.
internship and pay both him and like keep my job
Right.
sustainable as well. And DVR is great to work with regardless, even if like past winter, they can help you set up other positions.
Oh, that's
in the future.
do they do job coaching too?
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
like so he doesn't have to go through their bridge program to get that type of support. So
Yes, I don't.
Yeah. So
that is so exciting.
Yes, I don't have to go to Bridge.
And when he's working with Bridge, they might actually be set up with SWAP. And SWAP is actually a DVR program.
Well, I don't want to go to Bridge. Bridge makes me a little bit nervous. I don't really like Bridge.
It's new. That's yeah.
I don't want to go to
Okay,
Bridge.
we're not talking about bridge right now. We're talking about your job.
But I want to get working right now.
Yeah, and he has Medicaid and he has a state waiver so I don't know if you need me to sign anything that says you can bill it or whatever.
Okay, yeah. So we typically try to start with DVR because that's
Okay.
our usual form of funding.
Okay.
However, if DVR takes too long, we typically, if Medicaid is already set up, we just
Oh,
do
yeah.
that route
Yeah.
as an alternative. So it's good to know he has Medicaid and is on a waiver
Mhm.
because we can absolutely use that. We'll start out by initiating the process with DVR, and sometimes it takes a week and sometimes it takes 3 months.
Okay.
So depending on how long that takes, we can always just move over and use the Medicaid waiver.
Perfect.
Definitely. Awesome. Well, that is all my questions I have for you today, Peter.
Great.
Do you have any questions for me?
I want to work here right